Because what's going on in the conscious community is you got the religious folks saying, well, too much science and technology and STEM is evil. And they're right. And then you got the scientific community saying, well, religion ain't never helped the people, and all religion done is rob the people. And that's evil. And they're right. They're right. The scientific community has a damn good, strong argument against the religious community. All right? The argument is, hey, how much technology are we gonna make before we're no longer human? Before we're actually straying away from our morality? See, this is a very good argument that the religious community is making. They're saying, listen, we don't mind our children getting into STEM. We don't mind but we don't want our children building the next evil machine in the world and having that on their karma. How do we be a technological society and a moral one? Because what we see going on is that society is not dealing with the moral issues. They think that technology can deal with them. So instead of us working on our humanity, they want you to work on a drone that can police you because you didn't work on your humanity. Because we don't have schools that teach behavior, we got children on Ritalin and antidepressants, and we punish them for being a wild human. You know, like a wild fox and a wild bear. Like we were literally wild creatures. Look at my thumbnail on the left. See, somebody want to punish you for walking around with no shoes on. Ugh, you barefoot, you dirty foot nigga. You need to be cleansed. Put these shoes on that the pilgrim wear. See, when the pilgrim go into this jungle, he says, man, this shit is lacking science. See, the pilgrim will turn this pretty jungle right here into what you see on the right in about 100 years. In about 200 years. But how will that look on a social engineering level? That will look like governments promoting technology and STEM as a savior. See, we live in a world where children have no morality. A teenager will walk up on your grandma and blow her fucking brains out. In New York, niggas is killing like a motherfucker right now, son. And you gotta imagine it's harder to stab a nigga than to shoot a nigga. And they be stabbing motherfuckers up north. Two niggas get in front of each other. Oh, son, you want to smoke? Shing, pull out them sword. Ding, ding, ding. 3 musketeers in this bitch. Listen what I'm saying. I tapped out, but I'm gonna tap back in real quick. So watch this. You can't throw technology at a moral issue. And when you do throw technology at this morality issue in our society, you will have technology policing a bunch of immoral people. See, our society is socially engineering criminals. Gangsters, goons. And that's a problem, so that the solution can be, well, hey, this drone can police them. RoboCop, San Francisco, that can police them. It's so many criminals being born that we don't have enough police force to police them all. We got to get the help of robots now. And this is them failing us on purpose. See, the way you solve this is to prevent the criminal mindset. We got specialists that specialize in the mind. They got technology that can prevent this child from that can. If a society wanted to bring a population to upstanding, righteous citizens, they could. But they promote gangsterism and all that in front of you. They want you to adopt this mindset of self-destruction. And then when you do, they condemn you for it. You got to give them a reason to condemn you. And don't we do it every time? I'm trying to show y'all something. That when we talk about religion and science, social engineering is a science. And guess what? It's a very immoral science. Like, we can't act like all sciences, plural, are righteous. We were never, humans evolved to be technological creatures. But in our natural state, we was not technological. We were natural. And you can't be them both unless you want to be a hybrid, a cyborg. If part of me is technological, robotic, and part of me is natural, organic, human, what would that be called? Right, a hybrid, a cyborg. And guess what? We're almost there because we can't live without technology. It's that the technology is around us, and in the future, the technology will be built into us. We'll be fused with the technology, and this is the goal of transhumanism. Now, in the religion world, they call it transcendence, but it's the same thing. It was man trying to enhance the outside world with technology. In other words, it was man trying to build his heaven on earth, his kingdom on the earth. And for man to establish his kingdom on the earth, he got to build it on top of the natural kingdom. So what Moses was into was technology. This is what allowed the Egyptians to leave the jungle and build civilizations in the desert, because they understood plasma, electromagnetism, and the nature of it as well. A lot of the debates that we're having today about religion and science is because we do not know who the Pharisees and Sadducees were. So the Pharisees and Sadducees were the scientific community that worked on behalf of the Vatican. They were called magi because they understood some advanced technology, but since the church wanted to keep the people dumbed down, the magi taught them the shit as magic tricks. You get what I'm saying? So these folks was using magnets to levitate stuff. They were using electricity to make lights appear in the heavens. And the people thought that they were gods. The people thought that, don't you know that they worship the Pharaoh as a god? I taught y'all that now, man. Come on now.